Good morning, cornbread. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't get excited, just rubbing the kneecap. Been raining for a day here. Every joint that has arthritis in it is killing me. So that's actually every one of them. Just me and the girls up right now. She said meow to me, and I said, "Hey, go get the kids up. They'd love to see you." Yeah. She said, "Really?" I said, "Yeah. Just don't wake up Nana. She's still sleeping." Sorry about last night. We didn't have any intentions on going to the funeral home last night. We was going to do it today, and then she decided she wanted to go last night because we're going to Toledo today. So, um, the Red Bull special, yeah. Good morning, Junkyard. So we went to the funeral home, and then our daughter Casey and her husband Jason, they took us out to dinner at Peppers in Tecumseh. So can't pass up a free meal. It was good. No salt? Yeah. Um, what for the arthritis? No, no salt and pepper. No, just peppers, hot peppers. It's a Mexican restaurant. Authentic Mexican restaurant. There's only 3, maybe 4 Mexican restaurants around that are any good here. No TV dinners. One is Peppers. Um, Another one is El Chaps, and another one is Mario's. And the next one is Sunnyside, and then Cancun, and then there's a couple other places. There's a store that on Saturday over here. I've never been there. It's a Mexican store, but they serve tacos, regular, authentic street tacos, and enchiladas and tamales and stuff like that. But you got to they open like at 11, and you better be there by 1 o'clock, or you're not going to get any because they're all sold out. So probably. Like I said, I've never ate there though. The Taste of Texas, that's a good restaurant, but it's a to-go restaurant. It's not some place where you can sit down. But oh yeah, probably get a lot more of them. North of the border. That's right. Um, got a hopefully the weather will start warming up here and staying dry for a week or so. We got so much rain last night. We put tarps up on this flat roof. Um, Still got some leaks last night, so got to get up there. I'm gonna put in that ice shield. I know Joe can't spell. Yeah, I'm gonna put on that ice and weather shield. That self-tack sticking stuff. And then I'm gonna coat it with liquid rubber. And you're right. We get that done one day, and then we'll go back 2 days later after that rubber is dried, and then put another coat of rubber on top of it. I eventually would like to put like 3 coats of rubber on top of it, make sure it's nice and sealed, so I never have to worry about this again. Huh. Doo-doo-doo. Huh. I'm just looking at something, people. Oh, ready for your $400 a month? Yeah, that's Hanes, all right. Yeah. Auction day and it's raining. So it's either going to be a good auction for people that are going, or it's going to be a bad auction for the people that show up. one of the guys that I work an auction for, if he's not getting the bids that he thinks he ought to get, he just says, screw it, I ain't selling it. And then he goes to the next one, which I always thought that that was wrong, because if somebody really wanted it, they would be there. I say, what are you going to take your wife to the vet for? Is she identifying as a cat? Oh, yeah? A wooden one? Well, that's cool. Seam, Salvine. You gonna rub them? It's her dog. Yeah. Or do you go on auction zip or something like that? Oh, pretty kitty. Oh yeah, pretty baby. Yeah. No, hold on. Stop. Pretty girl. They want to see the baby. They want to see the girl. Oh, quit. Quit. Me and you's gonna tussle here in a second, my lady. Wow. You didn't think that when I was petting you and giving you everything you wanted. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good morning, big fish. The only thing that's stopping you is the bid itself there, Amish. I find that out a lot of times. The only thing that stops me from bringing home something is the bid, you know. Uh, they have an equipment auction going on. And I'm interested in something there. There we go. They have a couple of trash pumps with some suction hoses on them. I got a trash pump, but I don't have a suction hose. That's what I'm interested in. And power unit. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Power unit. Okay, this is I don't know what the gallon per minute is on that trash pump. I bought it from an auction. It's got a 5 horse on it. I think it's a 2.5 inch hose on it. So I got to check these. I'm gonna run down there and measure them, and if they will work, I'll bid on it. Morning, Christy. That's right. Before Tammy finds out, hey, that's the only way to do it. Yeah. Got an ad coming up in 30 seconds. Let me see if I can find the one I'm looking for. But right there's it's got 2 suction hoses. It's actually got a trash pump and some other stuff with it. So the last one I bought for $20, and it comes with a sewer machine, a $1,500 sewer machine. You know, that was good money spent well. There we go. Marl. I found it. This is a power unit. It's got a hydraulic pump back here. It's got the valve body and the 2 lines. It's actually for an auger system. They have 2 of them. I'd like to buy one and for a log splitter. They don't have the augers or the machine for the auger, but they have that. I know. In no time. Get you back to start again. I'm sorry about that. I don't. If I could buy this cheap enough, I know where there is a partial log splitter, the ram, the beam, and the wedge, and the axle and tires. So it doesn't have the pump or enough tank or anything on it. and that is cheap. So, yeah, that's a generator right back there. I was going to look to see if I can find it. I think it's a PTO generator, but I would actually build one. You know, I'm looking for something that my kids can do on the weekends to make extra money. You know, cut firewood and split it. Nothing else, run out the log splitter or whatever. You ain't going to have nothing in it as far as price wise. I'm looking for it. Now there's something right next to them power machines. It's like 2 pages away. I don't understand why they just didn't put it, right next to one another. But they got corrugators, fertilizer spreaders, root rakes, dirt scoops, stabilizers for fifth wheel. They got a AC Allis-Chalmers WD with cultivator and plowshare. $250 is a bid on it. I'm still looking for it. Can't see the comments because every time I scroll, it just takes the comments right back out. There's a couple of Baker power pumps. The ones that want to run off of windmills. Bunch of chicken feeders. Stack of 2x4s. More chicken feeders or hog feeders. Well, go wake them up. Yeah, they want to see you. That's right. Come get it. That's right. Years ago, I actually bought a street sweeper. I bought it from Waste Management. It had a blown Intercontinental engine in it, 3-cylinder. Well, I had some farmer friends and stuff, and I said, hey, I need an Intercontinental engine. Said, for what? I said, a street sweeper. The guy said, oh, really? I said, yeah. He said, what do you want for the street sweeper? I know, you can't say illegal unless you're president. Illegal alien. I bought the street sweeper. This was back in 93, 94, maybe. I get scrap price for it. $50. Scrap price was like $25 a ton at the time or something like that. I give $50 for it. Sold it to the farmer for $350. And he went down and picked it up. Yeah. Actually, this right here, you could make money with these right here. Offer parking lot sweeping, these small little businesses, like grocery stores or party stores and stuff that's got parking lots. You go there after hours and sweep the parking lot. That's right. That'd be great for that. Put your spray bar up here, on the top of it. Shoot some water, pressurized water. Put your 5-gallon tank up there, pressurize some water. That way it keeps the dust down. I'm still looking for that generator. You just knocked your box off, dummy. I had a box full of stuff that come in something. We took the stuff out of the box, and now she jumps in that box and puts her toys in there, and she hides in there. There's another auger mate. It's got an 8-horse engine on it. So there's 3 of them. Probably going to have to go back the other way because I'm on the last page right now. John Deere 5-wheeler. Gator 5-wheeler, whatever you want to call it. Tractor seats, 2 of them, steel. Not cast iron, steel. There's a Pacer pump with a Predator engine and a Red Lion pump with a Kohler engine. Then here's a Pacer pump with a 9-horse Briggs and hose. No. I actually don't have no use for a big pump like that, but it is nice in case your basement floods or whatever. I do have industrial 2-inch, but you got to have power. And if you don't have power, a lot of good it does you because you can't run it. So unless you run a generator. There's a Wisconsin motor pump on a trailer. Bunch of oxygen bottles or gas bottles. 80-gallon propane tank. There is a hydraulic log splitter here. Okay, so didn't find it that way. Huh. It probably ain't for sale because I only got one page left and I haven't seen it yet. Nope. It ain't. Evidently, it must be the auction houses. 215. There you go. Morning, Dan. That's cool. Like $10. Yeah. The V-Force Wisconsin. Well, depends on what kind of shaft it has on it. A lot of times, stuff that especially designed for pumps and stuff or generators have a different kind of shaft. You can't use it for nothing unless you have, some milling machines to where you can make a special adapter to fit on it. But you look at the time, it's already 8:05. Damn. Are you back home yet, Dan? Or are you still in Michigan or Indiana? I always would wanted a V4 Wisconsin to make a garden tractor with. 28 horse or something like that, 32 horse. Oh, I know. I know a bunch of people can make something from nothing. And it looks good when it's done. I watched a video. I watched a video on YouTube the other day, and it was about this. Let me bring it up. It was done by a professional in his class, his occupation. Let's see. There we go. They've got, I don't know, 500,000 views on this or whatever so far. Ad coming up here in 55 seconds, but this little welder right here, Tooldom or whatever, $67. It's a 110 and a 220 welder. It comes with the adapter for 220 and 110. And for an extra $30, you can get the TIG hose with it, and the adapter, whatever it takes for the TIG welding. It doesn't have a pressure pedal or anything. But for $99 or something like that, $109, you can get everything with it except for the tank. Now it's a stick welder. This guy is a welder, and he used it on 220, then he used it on 110. And then the guy that, let me wait for the ad. The guy that had the welder didn't tell the guy that was using the welder how much it was. So he said, all right, if this was a $300 or $500 welder, what would you rate it? So what I would rate it a 7-star or something like that out of 10. He said, what if this was a 300? He said, a 7-star. He said, what if this was a $100 welder? He said, I'd give it 10 stars out of 10. It laid down some pretty nice welds. But then again, the guy's been welding for 30 years. But for $70 or $110 or whatever it is with everything, I think that's a pretty good deal. Not worth a damn on 120? They tell me they lied to me? Let's see. I just need something cheap. Not hot enough? Yeah. Then again, I guess you can just take a, heavy duty battery, make you up some jumper cables, and do your own welding. Let's see. It's from the DeBoss Garage. They did this. You got 1.9 million views on it. Here is the video on it. Oh, I bet it does. Anyways, did you guys miss me last night? I know you didn't. I just want to feel like I was missed. Yeah, with every bullet so far. Well, I bet it did. Kevin had, I think he bought it. I'm pretty sure he did. He had a Cub Cadet that had, I think it was a 3,500 watt generator mounted right to the side of the engine. So you could run power tools with your Cub Cadet. It was real boring last night. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I didn't even have anything to drink last night other than water. Yeah. Reruns and was run and rerun. That's right. Did you watch OP Nation? That cop had that car down there, pulled into the mobile home parking or lot. They run from it. He didn't know if it belonged to the owner or not. The owner said no. They towed it. I thought that was pretty cool. I think I'd have just towed it anyways if that was a car that ran from you. I don't care if it is on your property. Up here in Michigan, if you run from the cops and you make it home, it don't matter. They're going to tow that son of a gun. They're going to take it right out of there and tow it. And the tow truck guy drug it out of there about 35, 40 feet. You hear the tires just grinding on the asphalt. I'd have drug her down the street a quarter of a mile or so. Out on Sutton Highway or Sutton Road, they have the sportsman club out there. They do archery, gun shoots, and stuff like that. Runaway County Conservation League. That's what it's called. Yeah. Well, the guy went back there, the cop went back there, and the people that was in the car came back to the car, and then they took off running again. And they left their dope in the car. And the stupidest thing about it was they left the keys in it, so you know the car wasn't stolen. And they left it unlocked. They did. Do you see that retired sheriff officer, that female, got into it with somebody that broke into her house last night? That was on last night. I don't know when it was, but yeah, they forgot their dope. I like watching the OP Nation. It's on Reels TV if you can get Reels. You know, after what the hell was it? American. What was it called before? No, she didn't ventilate them. she gave him a thrashing though. He finally got away, but they found him down at a bank about PD Live. Yeah, they found him down at a bank about a quarter mile away, all bloody and stuff. So he tried to say it wasn't him. Then they started searching him, and he had like 5 different wallets on him with different names on, so they knew damn well it was him. 65-year-old man. She should have just beat the living snot right out of him right there in the yard. Anyways, A&E had PD Live, and people were up in roar because the majority of people being busted were blacks. Okay? Well, the majority of people breaking the law were blacks. You know, I don't understand it. yeah, the bank robbing dress on. That's right. But reals, they still, the majority of people who get busted are blacks. And the majority of people that commit crimes are black. There's only 16% of the American population is black, and they commit 50% of the crimes. Figure it out. Then you got Caucasian and Asian American and Mexican to do the other 50%. Simple math, you're right. By the way, Amish, they have eclairs at the market. We're going today to pick up some eclairs if they still have them. She was going to go yesterday and she didn't make it there, but we're going to go today and get some eclairs. Then we're going down to Toledo. I want to check there. See, a lot of times on that market, they'll have a bunch of stuff that they don't advertise. So, like all them big Johnsonville sausages, they were never advertised. And I bought them all. So, I need to see if they got burgers up there or all beef hot dogs. The good kind. I have no idea. Most likely not. I'd buy that. Amish probably already left to go to that. Auction. Auction time, auction time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is auction time. Whereas, as is with any and all faults, are you ready to buy? Hmm. Ah, yeah, there's a bunch of them. But you gotta, just because there's a bunch of them there, don't mean they're good. The House of Meats is good. Um, Gordon Food Service and Sam's have good meat. And Kroger and Myers. But other than that, there's not too many butcher shops down there that I would buy anything from. A lot of them are specialty butcher shops, that uh, like Jewish meat or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. Ethnics. Yeah, I don't want to pay for the whole cow. I just want a piece, pound of meat. Now, the meat market up here, there's another one that we go to that's in Addison, which is 25 miles away. Um, I am the giver. I just got rid of the last ad. But they have McCullough's. They have good stuff up there too. Now, how does an Amish butcher shop operate if they don't use electricity? Is their coolers propane? I'm asking for a friend. Because I really don't know. I'm stupid, I guess. That's right. Oh, it runs off generators? Okay. Yeah. So, the ones that's got a duck, or a goose hanging in the front window, no thanks. Isn't that the same goose that's been hanging there 4 days? Yeah, but it's still good. It's still good. Sure it is. That's right. You got to age it. You're right. Yeah. They had camel meat. I wouldn't doubt it. Camel, kangaroo, ostrich. That's all. That's all. In other countries, it's eaten. Ostrich is eaten here in America. There's a couple of ostrich farms just about 15 miles away from here. They raise them for the eggs and for their meat. Could you imagine putting an ostrich in the oven? A full ostrich? Beagle on a bagel. There you go. That's Chinese or Korean. Yeah. Yeah, eat more nutria. It's turkey. I wonder what the girl's doing. She must be getting in trouble someplace. I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, she ain't over there. Huh. Is that's that guy on YouTube that cooks that? Is that Grizz? That's Cajun cooking, black and everything. I haven't seen anything from Grizz in about 2 weeks. Let me tell you, I have, Junkyard. I was coming back from Monroe, and there was a semi heading towards Monroe, and I was about half a mile, 3/4 of a mile past the road before I got to the road I need to turn. And that semi, there was a buzzard in the middle of the road, and the semi is just barreling ass. All of a sudden, that buzzard takes off. He gets about 7 feet up in the air, and that semi hits him right in the windshield. Guy pulls over. He's got the brakes locked up. Trailer's going sideways. He gets off the road. I get off the road and stop. I go running back to see if this guy's okay. I open up the door, and this guy he's barfing. And he's rolls out of the truck like this, and he drops this dead buzzard out on the ground. And there's green stuff flying out of this buzzard. I mean, and it just stunk so bad it was pathetic. And I thought to myself, man, I'm glad I didn't hit that damn thing. That smell will probably be with him for the rest of his life. That was nasty. Oh, I know they do. There you go. All right, everybody. It is time for me to get out of here. I've been here my hour. Make up stream from yesterday. Y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Prayers and peace. And we will see you tomorrow night, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern, if you're so inclined to join me. If things change, I will let you know. But I should be here for that. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me on Saturday morning. It was even me or the cartoons. And so far, any more of the Saturday morning cartoons ain't worth a darn. It ain't like it's Tom and Jerry or Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah. No. Suffering. Succotash. Yeah. None of that. Sylvester and Tweety? Barky Pigs? No. None of them. But the cartoons they want you to watch now are more graphic than Foghorn Leghorn taking a paddle and whipping the dog. These show, guys bleeding and, missing arms and stuff like that, but that's quite okay. Take care, everybody. Have a blessed day.